Imagine, in America's sky, an object so large floating overhead that even commercial pilots could see it. And then it turns out the Pentagon and NORAD had been quietly tracking it for days. On February 2nd, 2023, the Department of Defense publicly said that a high-altitude surveillance balloon was over the continental United States, and it did not appear to be some random weather object balloon. This was a story of timing, hesitation, and the silent question echoing inside Washington. If it was passing over sensitive military sites, what exactly was it looking at? U.S. officials admitted that the balloon was crossing over sensitive military locations, so they took protective steps to limit the damage. Its sighting near Montana increased tensions even more, because near that area is Malmstrom Air Force Base, home to America's nuclear missile silos. But the most unsettling question was, why was it not shot down immediately? At the time, the Pentagon's position was that falling debris could pose a danger to people on the ground, so kinetic action was delayed. From the outside, it looked like delay. But from the inside, it was a nightmare equation. Civilian safety or intelligence risk. And when something is floating in the sky in full view of everyone, every passing minute becomes a political test. Then this incident did not just shake security, it also shook diplomacy. The State Department called it a clear violation of U.S. sovereignty and international law, and Secretary Antony Blinken postponed his trip to Beijing. A balloon was no longer just a surveillance issue. It had become a live fuse between U.S.-China relations. Officials later said that the object entered U.S. airspace over Alaska on January 28th, then passed through Canada, and then came over mainland America. So the question was not only when America first saw it, the real question was whether China understood this route, or whether the crisis had already slipped out of control. And when action was finally taken over the Atlantic, the world had already understood one thing. Sometimes, a war does not begin with a missile, with a silent, floating object. One that measures not only the sky, but also the trust between two superpowers.